Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I'm going to be doing my Libras today. This is going to be for now until approximately June 1st. So basically, coming into this new month of June, it's going to be a general reading. It can apply to your sun, your moon, your rising. You could deal with your home life, your career life, your love life, hopefully some part of your life, but it will not always apply. Okay, let's do this. My Libras. I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Libras the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Beneath the deck, you have the Five of Wands. Is somebody fighting? The Five of Wands is basically, it's a struggle, it's a challenge. There's a need to change the way that you act or react. It's a bit of a tug of war. Okay, hopefully that's not the case for all of you guys, but there seems to be some sort of struggle. For you guys, I'm going to do a mini Celtic. So your first card is going to deal with the situation, like what's going on, what's the main issue, you or whoever is around you. You have the Chariot. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. Could be. Some of you guys, it might actually be Cancer. Hopefully it's in remission. Others of you, this has to do with forward movement. This is success. This is supposed to be successful, victorious. It's supposed to be fun. But now that I'm looking at this, I could see if you are driving and you got them kids in the car, they look happy there, right? But if you're a parent and if you've ever had children in the car while you're driving, there's usually a lot of bickering and fighting and arguments, right? So it's a challenge to keep your cool. This might involve some travel. So that might be causing a bit of anxiety when it should be a happy time. Could have to do with this upcoming, I know kids are getting out of school, so this could be a vacation that could be exciting, but still anxiety. A bit of control freak energy. What's the challenge? The challenge is Three of Swords. So there's some stress involved. This is usually involving some kind of heartache, something that causes you pain, or somebody is just a pain in the butt. I'm saying. Others of you, this is healing. Perhaps this vacation or this need to leave is a way of healing. Could be a retreat of some sort, or you just have to retreat, like I give up, I'm just gonna go. So it's what might be blocking you right now. small percentage. It has to do with a third-party situation. Remember, third-party situation does not necessarily mean it's a cheating situation. For some of you, could be, doesn't have to be, or just isn't the case with your story. Everybody has a different story, right? What was I saying? Yeah, I'll come back to that. Beneath the surface, you have the Magician. Oh, are you guys going to Disneyland? I don't know. So the Magician is Gemini energy, but this is magical. This is all about manifesting. Your manifesting ability, bringing the magic back. Oh, yes, that third-party situation doesn't have to be cheating. It could just be a third situation that it apparently is very challenging. Don't like the sprinkles. Got some OCD problems, as you might know. So, my Libras. Because this could be coming into your dreams. Beneath the surface to me is something you might know about, might not know about, could come in your dreams, but this is beautiful. The Magician says you have every single thing you need right now at this moment to do whatever the heck it is that you're trying to do, right? Some of you guys might be starting trying to bring the magic back, bring the passion back. Remembering how it once was, and try to make it that way again. Not always the case, you know. Things happen, life happens, and sometimes you're just changed forever. So try not to stress about making things perfectly the way they were, if they were good. Some of you guys are stressing because you think that things are going to go back the way they were, and they were bad. See, different scenario. The energy you're coming from, what you've been dealing with in the past, is the Tower. Look at her. She looks mad. Like, what? What are you talking about? Something very unexpected. Something could have just shaken your foundation in the past. Or you're trying to leave that energy. Trying to avoid a disaster. Trying to leave something that just isn't working. It could have been based on lies. It could have just not. It seems like it was a very fragile situation. It was hard to maintain in the first place. And now everything has kind of come to a head. No way to avoid it, or there was no way to avoid it. So it's time to jump ship. Others of you, this is picking up the pieces, starting over, realizing it didn't work that way, so let's try it a different way. Let's do it, if we want to say, the right way. What's the right way? Now let's talk about your crowning energy, which is what's on your mind. What is it that you're constantly thinking about? Or, well, you or them. Ooh, you're constantly thinking about money, huh? You have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a brand new financial beginning. It's a gift from the universe, the divine. Some of you guys might be thinking about getting a new job, starting a family, just creating something new, something you can count on, something you can build on, because what you're coming from, it seems like, didn't go anywhere, or just didn't go anywhere. Trying to stay optimistic about it, but you had to kind of admit that it wasn't going anywhere. So that's why there's a need to take that apart. If you didn't do this, then the universe came in and plucked you out of that situation because it was just not for your greatest good. It wasn't meant for you anymore. You might have been made very uncomfortable in that situation, so you had to do something about it. In your near future, coming towards you, the energy, person, place, or situation. We got a lot of them, so too many, but I see the 10 of Wands. So it seems like realizing that enough is enough. I need to not overwhelm yourself, or something very overwhelming is making you do something different. Okay. Coming towards you is a Hierophant, Taurus energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus, or you have Taurus in your chart. But this basically is, I want to see what that is. Yeah. Somebody feeling left out in the cold. Could have been dealing with some hardships, but the Hierophant is higher learning. It's institutions, corporations. It's very spiritual. Teacher, mentor. Maybe you're thinking of going back to school, or some of you guys are finishing school. This is a commitment. Okay, so with this Ace of Pentacles and this Hierophant, could be some kind of proposal, whether it's a job proposal, a actual romantic. A small percentage, I feel that somebody wanted that ring, and it was taking too long, so it was an ultimatum. It's like, if you're not gonna commit to me, if I don't see that ring, I'm not gonna stick around, right? So, a contract. Definitely see finances. I need to travel. Maybe travel somewhere else to get a better job opportunity, a better contract, or that's what you do. You travel a lot. Weeks, months at a time. Let's see. I like the Hierophant though. That's something you can count on. Something very traditional. Oh, beneath the deck, you have the 8 of Wands. Okay. So this is a lot of communication. Things are happening. A lot of passion. Could be something you desired. Could be getting a lot of replies. If you're looking for a job, I see offers. I see different offers. So you have a choice. You can choose. You can pick and choose. That could be what's, stressful there. Those are good. That's a good reason to be stressed though, when you have good options. Others of you, this is in regards to putting yourself out there again, like doing the online dating. That's the text, the emails, the phone calls, just a lot of back and forth. A lot of back and forth communication. A lot of details involved, especially when it has to do with contracts. Could be legal, where you fix something in the contract, you send it back, they propose something else, they send it back to you. There's a lot of tweaking about back and forth until it's just right. Could involve the sale or buying of a home. Seems like it's a lot of online stuff, which could be frustrating, especially if you're not very techie. But at least something is happening, it seems like. Let's clarify. What is this Chariot about? Could be a car deal. Could be in sales. Deal with contracts. Selling cars. Selling homes. Selling office supplies. Different things. The Chariot is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Okay. The Six of Pentacles is about equal give and take. Reciprocation. I give you this. You give me that. Equality. Fairness. Your energy, really. You are Libra. Balancing of the scales. Does she have any scales here? No. Don't see it here. Ooh, look at that. Isn't she so sexy? So that's clarifying the Chariot. So I see that if you're willing to take this risk, take this trip, it has to be worth it. For some of you, this is a gift. I see like non-profit organizations where there's a lot of donating. Donating. You could be part of that. But it involves a lot of travel, where you have to go and make these deals or go and make these proposals, make your company not known, but represent for your company, for what you are trying to provide, because what you're trying to provide seems to be something good for, the world, for everybody else. So it might not pay much, but it's worth it because it helps so many people. So it's like I see donation of cars, donating of clothes. It feels good. It warms your heart. But it's hard work, it seems like. When you wouldn't have thought so, but maybe it just takes a toll on you emotionally. Or just the fact that there's so much travel involved. Or this could be an offer that involves a lot of travel. But it's like they want to make it worth your while. Like, we know you have to travel, so we're going to pay you pay for the relocating, pay for your food and your lodging. Something like this. I like it. Seems like it's pretty fair. So why are you stressing? The challenge has to do with, maybe it's it might take a toll on your health, or to think about it just stresses you out, or you just might think so. You might think that'll be how it is. Maybe that's what you've dealt with before. The Three of Swords is clarified by death. So this is Scorpio energy. Look at that. She's dancing with fire. He's dancing with fire. Seems risky. I think it might be risky. Death is about the need to release. Stop beating the dead horse. It's a transformation. Could be that you need to transform the way that you think about this. Something major. A major life change could definitely be, a challenge. Fear of the unknown type thing. For a small percentage of you guys, I was feeling like there was a feeling of a cold. Might have been left out by a family member, possibly a mother or a mother-in-law, an older sister, or if you're a parent and your children are older, then feeling like they kind of just putting you out to pasture. And a tiny percentage of you, there might have been a death in the family in the past that's really taken a toll on you. And obviously, my condolences. So it's been kind of hard to move forward. So that's why the universe is trying to bring you something that's magical, unbelievable, that you kind of just have to go for. That could have been the tower situation you're coming from. But it's a good time to try and release that guilt, that resentment, that feeling, and start the healing process. Everybody grieves at their own time. And I'm not telling you get over or whatever. I don't know your life like that. Just start taking the steps. The Magician is clarified by the Three of Wands. This is your shifts coming in. It also has to do with distance. Something far away. Clarifying the Magician. So it could have been something you've been dreaming about, you've been waiting for, expecting, but it could have been a long time coming, or seemed like it would never come. It could be a person, a long distance relationship that could have been stagnant, or there was some kind of disconnect there. It became, you know how they say long distance relationships don't really last. And there was a loss of hope. I feel like it was a misunderstanding. Like somebody didn't answer the calls enough times, or there's a doubting yourself, a doubting the connection. Others make you doubt it, like it's not gonna happen, or you're dreaming type thing. In your dreams, hey, dreams come through. So let's see, what is this Tower about? The Tower is clarified by the Two of Swords, upright. So this would be of two minds about something that has been right in front of your face, that you were unable to talk about, unable to deal with, waiting for it to just fix itself. Did nothing about, or we're waiting for more information before you were convinced to do anything. Others of you, this is that Tower moment where there was nothing else to do but to leave, but to change, because it was over. It was over. No need, I'm not going to say cry or spill milk, because this was real. Whatever happened was a big deal to you. What's real to you, what you're feeling, you're justified in feeling. Could have been very unexpected. Didn't know why it happened. Was confusing. Even like shocking. Didn't believe it would happen. How could this happen to you? Why would this happen to you? Something like this. It's a sudden separation. Someone could have just left your life suddenly. Could have been just physically. And that was a bit traumatizing. Okay, let's see. Not for all, obviously. It could be something really small where it was time to change careers and you were just kind of hoping it would get better. A relationship, you were just hoping, things would change, they would change, but things didn't change. So then you had to change. Or the universe did something to force you to change. Which one jumped out? Who jumped out? Ooh, okay. This is a brand new love. A love offer. For some of you guys, you never thought you would find that soulmate. You never thought you would find the one like the one you lost or similar. But it seems like something, the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Cups. So this is an offer, a beautiful offer in regards to work. It's very financially abundant. With the Ace of Cups, it's something you love, you would love to do. Could have been what you were dreaming about. This seemed so far away, so far-fetched, right? But just out of nowhere, the universe gives you this gift. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a self-worth, where you see your worth. Come to being the old you that you like to be. Feeling energized. You open your heart, or someone gets close enough that you let them in. It could have started as a friendship. And it's just very calming. It fills you up. Even though you don't need anyone to fill your cup. I love it. That ring finally came through. That job offer. Some of you guys were on a waiting list for something. Could be that dream home. Could be anything. Oh, this is even a gift. This is a major gift. The Nine of Swords in reverse is beautiful. Like this is you stressing, can't sleep, can't eat, overthinking, worrying, anxiety. Could have been affecting your mental health. In reverse, it's you getting out of that energy. Feeling less heavy, less burdened, less stress, less anxiety, having hope. Clarifying the Hierophant. So you might have had to go seek professional help. Might be in the spiritual healing practices. And that really was helpful. Might have met a mentor. Might be learning how to heal yourself, or realizing that you can truly heal yourself. You have that power. That in itself has nothing to do with money. Like some people are the richest people or the loneliest people sometimes. But when you're mentally free, when you don't have to stress so much, when you can enjoy the now, that's an amazing gift. Feeling alive, having that nice sleep, waking up every day and wanting to enjoy the day and not stressing. Some of you are making that commitment to yourself. You're seeing that you are valued. You are enough. You're worthy. No doubt. Less and less and less doubt comes to you in more and more appreciation, gratitude. Be grateful for what you have now type energy. I like it. Beneath the deck, you have the World in reverse. So this is that closure, where before is very possible that it was very hard to end that cycle, that pattern. It was the same pattern over and over again. Clarifying what the Eight of Wands. So there's communication that is going to help you in that phase. Close that book. In that chapter, could have been that last chapter, but you had to like repeat it and repeat it to get the summary. Like you read the whole book, but that last chapter you stayed on, or you never got to read it, or you didn't want to. Not sure what it is, but there was a need for closure. There is a need for closure, and you're being guided. You're being helped. It seems like divine intervention. A lot of communication could just be coming from the divine that's helping you get past this, end it, release it. Be more optimistic, not assume the worst, not stress so much, and be ready for this new cycle, new phase in your life. Some of you care too much about what the world thought, or just were watching too much news. It's a bit of a low energy. Maybe your environment was that way. You know how they say you are what your friends are? Is that how it goes? Tell me who your friends are. Tell you who you are. Some of you guys needed some new friends. You needed to start fresh somewhere else where nobody knows you. And you manifest your own. Manifest your own life however you want it. Maybe you had to move from that town, from that place, so that you wouldn't be constantly be reminded of that feeling. Seven of Cups in reverse. Oh, there's another ace here, Ace of Wands. So no desire, new motivation. So the Seven of Cups in reverse is getting out of that confusion, the fogginess, cutting through the fog, cutting through the illusions. Why is this backwards? You're not supposed to be backwards. Making a decision. There could have been a lot of indecisiveness. Which cup? A lot of emotion. Maybe some overindulgent. Conscious consumer. This is one of your cards the divine wants you to know about. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic foods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. Some of you guys might have changed your diet. Maybe this was the wake-up call that you had in the past that you knew was pretty obvious in regards to your health, your exercise regimen. You knew you maybe should have been eating healthier, taking better care of yourself and your health, but you were just kind of like letting it go, or thinking, next year it would be the same cycle type thing. So That could definitely be the commitment to put yourself first. Put yourself first. Pay yourself first. And beneath the deck, take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. Are you ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you? You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. There you go, my Libras. I hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Leave me a comment below. I'm starting over myself from being off of YouTube for like almost a year. So the algorithm, it's not really liking me right now. So from when I used to have like 15, 20, 30,000 views, I'm down to like 100, 200. But it's fine. That's how I started. And I could bring it back up again. But I do need your assistance by sharing, liking. If you want your own personal private reading, information is in the description box below. And press the little bell thingy so you can be notified when I upload these. Okay. Thank you. Bye.